casting.
Okay.
And I will announce that we've already been through some of the homework and we're in the middle of the quiz. And we are at question 11. And what did you say was that one?
So since it would, it says if we used a two-tailed test instead, we wouldn't have cut the p-value in half, so it would just be 0.666. So we'd still fail to reject the null hypothesis. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it's just the English statement. What would you say in the English statement? So since we're failing to reject the null hypothesis, so we're agreeing with the null hypothesis. We have insufficient evidence of the alternative hypothesis, which is that the mean dentist bills between the two cities are different.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I always have to like walk myself through the whole process.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, you have to really break it down and get to the very basic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But really, when you think about it, if you're failing to reject the null, then you just have to say, okay, we agree with the null, which means we disagree with the alternative hypothesis. And then you have to look at what the alternative, I don't know, it makes sense when you do that, but it's a process. So, okay, next one, I'm going to try to do this one.
Yeah, I'll let you guys try to recode and stuff, see if you run into any problems.
Determine which one is the variable.
So hold on. So the one that you were coding is always the variable. So the one you recode is not in numbers. So since the states are Utah and Colorado, you'd recode that so it turns it into numbers because we only can work with numbers. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So the variable you always recode is the data set, the column that's not a number.
Oh, okay. So then I added the new name. Okay.
So it should have
sitting over in
And does yours have Utah as 2 and Colorado as 1?
I have Colorado as 1 and Utah as 2.
Yeah. Okay. Mine did that too, and analyze it and do a independent t-sample. I grouped the variables backwards and it messed it up. Like I was not everything was backwards compared to all the other groups because I was kind of following along. And so I'm not gonna do that this time because define group. So group 1, I'm just gonna put 1, and group 2, I'm gonna put 2.
Okay, so I got mine. It looks like. We'll see if I have the same info as you.
I have Colorado as 1 and Utah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So now first we need to stop. Okay. What is the appropriate alternative hypothesis? Hold on, let me read this. Okay, so it would just be that mu1 is not equal to mu2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the test statistic, let me see what I got. negative 0.845.
Let's see. Yes, because it's the bottom column.
I don't have, all I have on the group, this says T cannot be computed because at least one of the groups is empty.
That's what kept happening to me.
So that happened to me too, I think. So I don't know what happened.
I think, okay, start over, Becky.
All right.
Try it again. So go to transform.
Well, does she have to? Is there a third column? And the Utahs are 2 and the Colorados are 1?
Colorado was 1 and Utah was 2 when I had recoded it.
Yeah. So I think maybe you put the variables in wrong in the in this independent sample t-test.
Maybe.
I did it the way we did the last one, but I'll try it again.
What I guess I have to remember, like what Emery said, the group, the recode always goes in the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I put. Recode's on the bottom because that's the only place you can hit to define the group and put them 1 and 2.
So you just added 1, so you put freshman in the top and recode, and then define groups. Just did you put 1 and 2?
Yeah, do you have freshmen up there? In the variable?
Recode's still in the box though, even though I've got state 1 and 2 under the grouping variable. Still a recode sitting over here like it's waiting to be moved.
Put the recode in the group variable.
It won't let me. The arrow's grayed out because it's already got 1 there.
We'll move it back. You can move it back out.
All right.
So
So
freshman.
now it says
variable,
state. Now it says state and recode. So I guess I should put the maybe that's what I did wrong.
Yeah, put the recode over in the grouping area.
Did you put the state or the recode?
Apparently I put the state, not the recode.
Oh yeah, put the recode.
So this should work then this time. Yeah, this works.
Yeah, you always put the recode.
Yeah, I thought I had hit that, but for some reason it was different when I went back. So T then is the negative 0.867. Is that what y'all have?
But you always use the equal variance is not assumed, so the bottom column.
0.845.
Yeah.
Yep.
Negative 0.845.
I wrote that down in my notes to always use that because I didn't want to forget.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
So then the p-value.
0.410 because it is a two-test.
Yep.
Okay, so what is our 0.05 is the level of significance. So we're greater than, so we failed to reject the null.
Yep.
Okay. Now, margin of error.
Exactly what you think it is.
have to take the T times sample 1 squared.
Wait. What?
No.
It's the upper minus the lower. Divide by 2.
I think it's different in this one. I wrote down the formula.
I was watching the videos, and the formula like gives you the upper bound and lower bound or something like that. But since we already have it, you don't have to do that.
Oh, well, that's nice because this formula looks really horrible.
Yeah.
So when would we use the formula?
So I think if you use the formula if you don't have the data that the SPS gives you. SPSS gives you. So that's just another way you can do it. But since we have the upper and lower bounds, you just do the upper minus the lower divided by 2. And this part is the part that I didn't get because I had switched the variables.
Oh.
And so my upper was a positive 5.13 and my lower was a negative 2.2, and I didn't get the right answer at first.
Oh, I see. Uh, 7.341.
Did you divide it by 2?
Oh.
But then you divide by 2 and it's 3.671.
Yep.
That's what I got.
Exactly.
Can't forget that. Okay.
Then you just put in the lower, which is negative 5.137.
Yep.
Lower bound. Okay.
And then the upper bound, which is the 2.204.
Exactly.
Oh, stop. Oh my gosh. I just accidentally clicked submit quiz.
Oh no. Were you through?
No, I didn't do it. It's fine. I don't know what.
Oh.
2.204. Okay. Do you want me to?
Yeah. I guess if you're ready.
Do you want me to submit it, you guys?
Yeah, you can submit it.
Okay. Mom. Okay, that's taking forever.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, yay!
Did that make sense to you guys, all of that?
Yeah.
Yes, I really appreciate you
Something
breaking
wrong.
that down for
What
me.
I was doing wrong, so every time I was doing it, I was having the same issue that Becky had. It would say, like, error. So maybe I was just putting them out of order or
Probably.
something.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks, Amory.
Yeah, you're a lifesaver. Thank you so much.
I never would have gotten it if I didn't like go through other. I watched 3 different groups videos because they were all kind of struggling through it until it made sense.
Watching the tutor because he's not very good at like showing how. Well, he doesn't show how to do it.
Yeah.
About it,
Yeah.
really.
I agree. Well, thank you so much. And
Good job.
Yeah.
I guess Tuesday.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Tuesday we'll be on at what 9 that night.
do 9. It's easiest.
9. Okay. Perfect.
Okay,
All right.
is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And I guess if any of us has issues or questions with the rest of this lesson, we can just contact each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The homework or the quiz. Or the preparation or the homework or the quiz or anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good, you guys.
All right. Thanks so much.
Have a good
Yep.
weekend.
You too.
All right, bye.
Bye.